Hey everybody, third time trying to make this video. What a lot of you don't know, couldn't know about me, like I said in an earlier video, my father was a firefighter. My stepfather was an outlaw biker. Two very different ends of the spectrum. We grew up riding on Harleys. And then when I was with my dad, my dad had a lot of money and I was dressed part of a lady and used good manners. Hence why you see the two sides of me sometimes. With that being said, my sister was killed on the back of a Harley in 1993. She shouldn't have been on it. She was legally blind and had been for about 2 years from diabetes. The vegan couple made a video. Normally, I like them. I have since unsubscribed from their channel. Eyes wide open. They are extremists, and they cover it up with being nice. Let me say this. The definition of veganism, according to the dictionary, is, it's according to the vegansociety.com. Veganism is a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. That vegan couple made a video shaming blind people and saying that it's wrong to own a seeing guide dog. For the first year that my sister was blind, we killed ourselves helping her in every way possible. And giving her time to adjust to being blind. She wanted her independence back. She wanted alone time, which we all need. She wanted a guide dog. We found a place. She went in and spent days, hours at a time on the floor with these dogs. She was so happy. Just lots of furry love all around her, bonding. And she finally, one of them picked her. She knew which one she wanted. She knew which one it was that bonded with her. She could feel it. And so she got the dog. That dog ended up saving her life when somebody broke into her house one night. These dogs aren't so different from people. We've bred them that way for hundreds and hundreds of years. We've bred them to be just like us. Companions. Family. And yet it surprises some people to learn that these animals need a purpose, or they show signs of depression, anxiety. They want to help. They strive to make people happy, and helping makes people happy. And they get praised and loved and all of the things that, good kids get. And they want that. To say that this is wrong is wrong. It's a form of extremism, which is partly why I am done with the vegan community. Someone like me who was brand new is going to stumble onto someone like Freely, or hell, pick one, and they're going to get the totally wrong impression, and they're going to go let their dog outside and say goodbye, go be happy. That's not what you can do. These are not wolves. These aren't wild animals. These are animals that were bred to be companions. That's what they are. Like it or not, agree with what happened back then or not, they're here now and filling up shelters or dying from neglect or abuse. How do I know? I've seen it. I do rescue. It's in my own fucking house. I have animals that were abused by morons just like that, saying, we don't have the right to have animals, blah, blah, blah. Really? No, maybe you don't have the right to have that responsibility, because it is a big one. But to say that blind people don't have the right to have a seeing eye dog, if your child, God forbid, went blind, and you denied them a seeing eye dog, or a medical alert dog for epilepsy, I question your right to be a parent. Because at the end of the day, I'm a mom first and foremost. That's in me. That's what I am, is a mom. But a very close second are my rescue babies. And for somebody to say that that's what, exploiting them? No, it's not. I have a dog now whose best friend is a cat and a 2-year-old. That's what he loves to do. He loves to be with her, to guide her and herd her around. And if I tell her no, he's on point. He's watching. If she goes to timeout, he follows her right along. We had a Rottweiler that learned timeout by growing up with my kids and going to timeout with them. These dogs want to have a purpose. They want to have a role in your life. And to give them a job makes them extremely happy. Not depressed, not sad, and they're certainly not overworked. I don't know how many times my sister would have stepped out into traffic had it not been for that dog. I know one time she about knocked her dumb self out, like smacking her head on a tree limb, and I laughed. I did what any good sister would do. I laughed at her. She said, why didn't you tell me that was there? And why would I miss a free show? Don't be stupid.